In this video, I'm going to explain you the feelings, the 6 feelings that your ex will have when you're doing no contact. And I know no contact is very difficult for you. I know it's a bit of a leap of faith, but trust me, it works almost all the time because we are creating those 6 feelings in your ex. Jingle.
IGetMyExBack.com. Everyone deserves a second chance.
The first feeling is control. Control because they made the decision of breaking up with you. This person is going to be able to make all the decisions. You think that's what you want for your life, that your ex makes all the decisions, control your life. You have to get out of that mindset. You don't want your ex to be the dictator of your life, right? And I put take the quiz because you might be feeling this way and you might be trying to fight really hard to get back together. But before you lose any time, because life is short, spend 2 minutes, take the quiz to know if there's actually any chance to get back together. The link is in the first comment. I hope you have a score above 15, fingers crossed. So you have the power not to contact your ex, and it's really a battle of control after a breakup. They have that control because they took the decision. Now you can regain control by not contacting them. Don't let your ex become the dictator. As I mentioned, and it's natural for you to respond, I don't want this. However, no contact is the right way to go. The ego lift, and the thing is very interesting, this one, no dumper will ever admit that they feel superior. But in reality, if you think about it, if you ever broke up with someone, we all felt like this. As I said, it's not intentional when your ex is not necessarily a bad person, but we all feel it. They didn't break up to get this ego boost, but it happens because they're putting you aside. By simply not chasing them, you take them down. It's as simple as that. One way to boost and to feed that ego is to be on their back, is to chase them, is to beg, is to cry. If you want to kill this ego lift, you just don't contact them. It's as simple as that. And that's why no contact is so powerful. Remember, controlling, ripping off. Ego, ripping off. Next one. The wonder. This one is good for us. The wonder. Why is she or he not chasing me? Have they moved on? Is there somebody else? And this is really important. The wonder, we want them to wonder. We want them to have that curiosity because curiosity is really the precursor of attraction. So let them wonder a bit. It's fine and it's fun actually to let them wonder. You are the mystery. You spent all your days together. Maybe you were calling each other, hours every day or texting each other hundreds of times every day. And from one day to another, gone. And that's the mystery. They'll miss that mystery because when they took the decision to break up with you, they didn't expect this to be so abrupt. And by staying away, they don't have the control they thought they'd had. Because when they broke up, they say like, I want to break up, but let's stay friends. Or I want to break up, but I'm not really sure. So, be there around so I'll have security that you're around. You're not offering that to them because you're doing no contact, right? They have to experience the reality of the breakup. And it is really crucial, and I say that almost every video, they have to experience the reality of the breakup. Because right now, you're the only one experiencing that reality. And you want to escape that reality by contacting them again and again and again. Let them experience this. Let them wonder. The fourth one is bluff. Doing nothing is the most powerful thing you could do. You call their bluff. You wanted to break up? Let's break up. I don't care. Don't say I don't care, but they begin to feel that they're not in control of the situation. And again, people hate not to be in control, especially the dumpers. They wanted to gain control of their life by doing this breakup, by making the decision for you. Now you regain that control. They didn't have you as figured out as they thought they did. And it's also very important to use no contact as a surprise effect. They expected something and now they have something else, which would make them wonder, which would make them really feel that loss. And when they feel low, that's when they can actually feel your value and know your value. At the breakup, they were there, you were there, ego boost, I'm taking control, no contact, this way, because they don't have control, they're freaking out, they're wondering, they are super curious. And at the same time, why this one is raising up? Because you're working on yourself. You're part of the reason this breakup happened. So work on yourself, move your ass, do something, I don't know, figure out what was the problem. Work on this aspect of your life. Get a coach, get a therapist. And that's why I put let's have a chat. If you don't know what you have to do, if you feel that you're lazy, if you feel that you don't have enough energy, if you feel a little bit too low, watching videos is great. And I really love that you watch my video and I hope it brings you a lot of value. But at the end of the day, try to figure out whether you could have a little bit more help. Spend 15 minutes on the phone with me and I'd love to help you out and bring that value up, because that's what will create attraction. That's what would bring your ex back. That's what would create, this desire from your ex to see you and be with you again. So no contact is not just waiting for things to happen. You make a statement, like we explained, removing the controlling aspect, removing the ego boost. Let them wonder, you call their bluff. When you do that, you have to work on yourself. Don't just stay complacent. I know watching video is one step. You're active, you're learning, and it's great. Now it's all about acting. So when you watch my videos, it is great, but take actions on the back of those videos, right? Because if you're just watching stuff, and I've been like that in the past, like buying books about motivation or things like that, and I was like, yeah, I know all the principles, and I put them in my bookshelf and not making any action. So take action. I want you to take action after this video. What can you do today to make yourself more attractive? What can you make you today to work on those shortcomings? If you're fat, go fucking run. If you're skinny, have a hamburger. I don't know, making stupid examples, but you get me. If you have communication problem, read books about communication. If you have anger problem, read books about anger management. If you are really bad at communicating your emotions, see a therapist, a counselor, a coach like myself to really help you articulate those things. If you feel depressed, do some hypnotherapy, meditation, see a counselor and things like that. But don't just stay as a status quo, because your ex will assess. 5, chase. If they get back too quickly, they won't appreciate it. It's like anything in life. You need a little bit of time, you need a bit of build up to make it work. And that's why I always recommend at least a month of no contact, because if you get back too quickly, and that might be the case in the past, you broke up a few times and you got back together 48 hours after, a week after. Did it work for you? I guess no, because you're watching my video. But there's a lot of patterns like that in couples, that they break up to make a point or to try to make the other change, but they don't let the time for them to change. So they could go back. The thing is, if they go back too quickly, they will get back to that relief that, okay, he's around, I'm done, I regain control, I feed my ego, all these things, but it wouldn't necessarily help you to get back together for good. So don't rush back in. Don't let them feel like they got you back too easily. And of course, it's a fine balance between coming across as very needy, coming across as distant. You're working on a wire right now. Find the right balance, find the right wordings, the right attitude to really stay on that path. 6, risk. 6 risk, it is hard to say. It's the emotion that will push them to get back with you. They need to feel there's a risk of losing you, and as I mentioned in some videos, human beings, they are really driven by the fear of loss, and that is what would make people to take action. So don't force with jealousy. Don't make it, make it come naturally. Don't pretend that you have a girlfriend. If you don't have a girlfriend, keep moving forward with other relationships. If it's a love relationship, don't block yourself. They decided to break up with you. Why would they be mad for you to date someone, be social, have a social life? What's going to happen in your ex's mind is that they'll think, well, someone else could be attracted to my ex because you're an attractive person, because you are a successful person. And maybe they actually have someone, and this emotion, this risk would really make them to chase you, because they will be so dying to be back with you that they'll pick up the phone, send you a text or call you, and it's going to start again. And this is game on when you are at this stage. I hope you liked the video and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Take care.